I still can't believe how many players were invited to Aki's club, though. I had somehow hoped that Kiriyama, current Kanto number 3, and Tanabe, current Japan number 1, would be there, but in the end, I was the only seeded player to show up. Talk about disappointing. The coaches asked us to talk about our plans for the future, where I was the only one to sincerely say I plan to go pro. After about 4 hours of us showing off shots and a few rallies here and there, they finished up the lecture and we were dismissed. I somehow feel a little cheated. What should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like going home. It's only 10 a.m. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello? I hear a faint gasp on the other side, followed by the sound of a clearing throat. June, I think? Hello? Yuichi-san? That voice. June? Yes, it's me, June. His voice perked up considerably. Shuichi-san gave me your phone number last week. So, I was just lounging around at my house and... He beats around the bush quite a bit, sounding pretty nervous to be speaking on the phone. You said you were free this weekend, so I was wondering, if you wanted to hang out or something. Huh. Just when I was wondering what to do with myself today. Sure, that sounds like it could be fun. How about we call Shuichi, too? Yes! I was gonna call him right after inviting you. Okay, then. Do you mind if I invite someone else? No, by all means, too. The more the merrier. Hearing his excited voice did wonders for my mood. This Sunday somehow just got much better. Well, time to get cracking. I'll try giving Keikun a call. I still remember the talk that we had last week. I think it would make him feel better if we made more of an effort to include him. I never really considered it before, but now that I think of it, he only ever really hung out with us when Saya was around. I guess he just feels out of place when she isn't around. Of course, that's a stupid notion. Keikun is a friend of all of us, but that does nothing to dispel his concerns, so I'd rather address it. Yes? Keikun's voice echoed cleanly on the other side of the line. Keikun, it's me, Yuichi. Yuichi-san. Good morning. What can I do for you? Too formal. We're organizing a group outing. Want to join us? Sounds interesting. When is it? A mischievous idea comes to mind. Now. What? Now? Yes, hurry up. You're going to be late. Wait a minute. And went through a tunnel. Oh man, if I let my guard down, I'm going to break into a fit of laughter. Now to wait until he calls me back. 3, 2, 1. Yes, who is it? I try my best to feign ignorance. Don't just hang up on someone like that. Unable to hold back any further, I burst out laughing in the middle of the street. Well, at least he's not being super polite and formal anymore. So I've achieved my objective. Quit making fun of me. So where are we meeting? Come to think of it, I forgot to ask June where we were meeting. Yuichi-san? For the time being, just meet me in front of the station close to school. For the time you have no clue where we're going, do you? Come on, Kei-chan. Where's your adventurous spirit? Keikun sighs on the other side of the line. Senpai, please spare me your antics. Fine, I'll meet you there in an hour. Also, don't call me Kei-chan. Mission acquire Keikun was successful. I think I'll try calling June again to ask about the meeting place. Yuichi-san? June, I've already invited the other guy. Any luck talking to Shoichi? Yes, he said he was free. Which reminds me. Yes? I kind of forgot to set up a meeting place, didn't I? I'm sorry. I panicked and told him we were meeting in front of the station close to school. I hope that's okay for you because I... Slow down. It's fine. I told K-kun to meet us there too, so everything turned out okay. Ah, what a coincidence. Okay then. When did you ask him to meet us? He said he'd be there in an hour. I'll probably be a little early since I'm already out of my house anyway. You're not at home? Nah. I just got out of a lecture at my little brother's tennis club. I see. That's good then. I'll be there in about an hour too. See you then. See ya. Yeah, it's about a 20-minute walk to the station. How should I kill time until then? Guess I'll just take a look at the stores nearby. Even after browsing the shops in the area, I still got here 10 minutes early. Well, there's nothing left for me to do, so I'll just wait patiently until they arrive. They're late! It's 11:15. What's taking them so long? Ah, Yuichi-san! I hear Jun's voice calling me. I see him waving frantically amidst a group of people. Sorry I kept you waiting. I had to call Shuichi-san for help because I got lost. You really should have offered to pick him up, Yuichi. His sense of direction is totally hopeless. Well, good to see them getting along at least. Hey. Kei-kun, on the other hand, is completely curt and to the point. Wait, I'm not surprised that Shuichi met Jun on the way, but... Wouldn't someone drive you over here? Why? Just because I'm rich and I need to have a chauffeur? That's not what I meant. Sorry. Kei-kun sighs. It's fine. Sorry to be so snappy. I had to deal with some family issues last night and couldn't get much sleep. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't home when you called. I was running some errands on Daigo Street. Uh-huh. That was just 2 streets away from where I was. Oh, is that so? Too bad you didn't mention it. I'd have come over to meet you. Did I just wait alone this whole time for no reason at all? Anyway, what are we gonna do? You didn't seem to have a plan when we spoke on the phone. Uh-huh. Well, I don't. This wasn't my idea. What? Whose idea was it? I look at Jun, who is happily humming a song while spacing out. Kei-kun follows my gaze. Wait, Kobayashi? You're kidding. Huh? What? At the mention of his own name, Jun snaps back to reality. Jun, everyone's here already. What did you have in mind for us? Huh? Nothing at all. Uh-huh? Ah, if only they could see the look on their faces. Priceless. Yuichi-senpai, did you know he hadn't planned anything out? Well, yeah, I guessed. Uh-huh? Why didn't you say something then? This is fine. I'll just think of something now. Cut that out, will you? What if I had something better to do? You wouldn't have accepted a last-minute invitation to go out without even knowing the plans. Shoichi cuts in with a gleeful smile, apparently taking pleasure in pointing this out. As always, he's pretty quick to compose. Fine, you have a point. So, what are we gonna do then? Everyone goes silent. Someone say something! You're taking this too seriously, Rushihara. We're supposed to be having fun. Yeah, let's just think of something fun to do. Their incredible, go-with-the-flow attitude sees Kei-kun completely defeated, sagging his shoulders in defeat. Fine, whatever you say. It's pointless to argue anyway. By the way, Yuichi-san, what do you mean you guessed he hadn't thought of anything? Huh? Isn't it obvious? Jun is kind of an airhead. He stares at me in shock. Then don't just casually go along with it. Sorry, Kei-kun. Making fun of you is just too funny. It's almost lunchtime. We could look for some place to eat before everything gets too packed. We could just window shop afterwards. Shuichi ignores Keikun's fit and continues as if nothing is happening. That sounds like a good idea. I'm hungry. Don't just ignore me. Forget it. I'd have more luck talking to a wall. I know a pretty nice place nearby. No offense, but I think I'll veto any suggestion you make. Why? You really have to ask? Anything you choose will probably be hopelessly expensive. Nonsense. I mean, it's not super cheap, but it certainly isn't that expensive. You come from a billionaire family that thinks 18,000 yen per kilo ice cream is cheap. Do I need to remind you that you spent over 6,000 yen last week on 2 scoops of ice cream? Seriously? That's impressive. That isn't expensive. Well, that's to be expected. You have no idea how much regular people like us make, do you? Oh god, here we go again. What are you talking about? Doesn't your father make a lot of money too? My father makes a decent amount, yes. He invests most of it in a trust fund and only spends the bare minimum. My allowance is lower than Yuichi's. What? Really? What about you, Kobayashi-san? My family's poor. Huh? He just said that like it's nothing. Impressive. How did you get into our school then? It certainly isn't the cheapest. I received a full scholarship, so I joined the music program. Though I later found out there isn't much of a program. Keikun looks away, defeated. I know a cafe around here that is pretty decent, also cheap. And we could go there, as long as His Highness is okay with being served commoners' food. I half expected Keikun to see the food they serve and say, "How dare you serve me such filth?" I wouldn't do that! We all laugh. Well, at least we're getting him to loosen him up a bit via extreme annoyance. Oh, shut up. I'll go. Then it's decided. Lead the way, Shuichi-san. Wait. And they all turn around at the last second. What is it, Yuichi? We forgot to invite Saya. Keikun looks like he finally noticed. Suddenly, it looks like the blood has drained from his face. No, he didn't. I called her and she didn't answer the phone. Oh, really? It's a Sunday. She's obviously still in bed. Oh, now that you mention it. She does tend to sleep in whenever she can. Don't scare me like that. Mizoguchi-san would kill me if I forgot about her. How come? She told me to always invite her when I go out with you two. She said she wanted to avoid you making fun of me. Now I see what she meant. Don't be a child. Do you really need Saya to defend you from the big bad bullies? Shut up. Let's just get going already. Shoichi takes us to a small restaurant a couple blocks away from the station. Wow, this place looks really nice. We take our seats in the booth far from the entrance. Isn't it? I come here every so often since I always get home pretty late. I guess now that your dad is out of town, you don't have anyone to prepare food for you when you get back, huh? Dad preparing food? He just get home and order something for the two of us. But yeah, now that he's out, it's just me. Huh? Shuichi-san, you only live with your father? Yes. Is that strange? What about your mother? Oh, is she? No, nothing like that. My parents got divorced when I was still in middle school. I've been living alone with my dad ever since. Ah, is that so? I thought there was a more exciting story behind it. Exactly what are you thinking about? Dead mother? That isn't exactly exciting, it's just downright sad. Still, divorce is way too cliche. Yeah, I'm sorry that my life isn't exciting enough for you. Maybe you should tell us your story next. Maybe. Good day, how may I Shoichi chuckles, trying his hardest to choke his laughter. He's the only person in this table that doesn't seem at all surprised by the situation. What are you guys doing here? I could ask you the same question. We tried calling you on the phone, but you didn't pick up. You work here? Wait, this restaurant. This is a maid cafe, isn't it? Shoichi starts laughing uncontrollably. Shoichi? You did this on purpose, didn't you? Saya's cheeks are so red that it overpowers the color of her fur. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Well, at least he seems to be having fun. Unlike Saya, who looks like she just might murder us. So, Mizoguchi-san works at a maid cafe, huh? What is this place even called? I didn't bother checking the name. Saya starts tugging on her skirt, as if trying to get it to go further down to cover more of her legs. Her other hand clutching her chest as she looks away, blushing furiously. Bunny's nest? This time, Keikun is the one having to stifle his laughter. His face immediately flushes red as he desperately tries to hold back. Kenny-chan, don't laugh. No, sorry. It's just... the name is too much. Since when has Saya been working here? This outfit suits you well, Mizoguchi-san. Not you too, Kobayashi-kun. Saya crosses her arms, trying her best to shield herself from our view. Although June looks like he actually meant it instead of simply trying to tease her. How long have you been working here? Since our first year of high school. Whoa, for real? How did no one ever find out? Pretty surprising, huh? Not at all the sort of thing you imagine Saya-chan doing. Saya's gaze turns into a glare, most of it pointed right at Shuichi. Why do I feel like that was supposed to be an insult? How did you even find this place, Arata? It looks so normal and forgettable from the outside. The kind of shop that I just walked past without a glance. It was by coincidence. I got out of practice pretty late, and this was the only place that was still open. Yeah. We're usually open pretty late so we can snag customers leaving for their night jobs. Her shoulders sag as she finally gives up on any chance of retaining her dignity. I just know for a fact that I'll tease her relentlessly over this for quite a while still. Oh, right! She straightens herself up, clearing her throat and standing upright once more. I'm still on the clock. I don't have time to be goofing around. So, Masters, what will you be having? That was fast. It's like she's a completely different character. This is actually nice. I think I might start coming here more often. Master, you're so funny. Saya, still laughing, slowly leans towards Keikun. Listen here. You didn't see anything. You didn't hear anything. You don't know anything. If you ever breathe a word of this to anyone, I will make you run 1,000 laps around the campus. Are we clear? Yes, ma'am. So, Masters, what will you be having? Our cakes are delicious, you know? Oh, but growing boys like you need meat, right? How about the steak? Everything about her acting feels fake and wrong. Though I can't really fault that acting itself, I guess. It's just that having known her for years already, this just looks so wrong. But I'm sure she could fool strangers into thinking she actually is a peppy little maid girl. I pity the fool that buys into this act. Well, it doesn't really matter right now. I came here to eat, not to serve as an acting critic. Everything on their menu looks good. Just can't pick. Well, I already know what I'll be having. Soba noodles. Ding, 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 we have a winner. That's not much of a surprise. You always get soba. I like routine, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you guys serve curry. Yep, our curry's the best in town, tee-hee. Sorry, Saya, but the QT act coming from you is disturbing. Have you ever eaten curry? I just can't picture someone like you eating curry. My mom used to make it for me when I was a kid. Been years since I last had it, though. Well, I guess that means Arushihara is having the curry. I'll order some soba. What about you, June?
I guess I'll try the gyoza donburi. It's the cheapest thing on the menu. Don't worry, Kobayashi-kun. Our gyoza don is the best.
You're saying that about everything on the menu.
Well, it's the truth.
Statistically unlikely.
Well, anyway, I'll be right back with your orders, masters.
Well, wait, what about my order?
What are you talking about?
She drops her mask of jolly good customer service for a second, leering down at me with an unfriendly expression. Your order? Now that's a good joke. As if you're not going to take an hour just to pick something.
Yeah, I can't keep waiting forever.
I don't take that long to choose. Last time we went to the ramen shop close to your house, it took you half an hour just to decide on the toppings. I'll have you know that ramen is ramen is a form of art. You can't just throw random toppings at it. Sure, whatever you say. Saya-chan, please bring us our order. I already... fine. Curry. So you're copying Arushihara, huh? Couldn't you at least choose something less generic?
This coming from the plain soba guy? Now that's rich.
Hey, at least soba has a centuries-long tradition of refinement, being prepared by the best noodle artisans in Japan. Curry is just a Japanese version of an Indian dish.
It still had to be created and refined. You're just prioritizing the soba because it's a national dish.
Seriously? You two are gonna fight over food now?
Masters, quiet down, please. We do have other customers.
Upon Saya's prompting, they scan around the restaurant to find that most of the surrounding tables are staring at us with annoyed faces. Sorry.
Okay, I'll be right back with your orders.
Everyone nods.
And before I forget, Shoichi. If you ever pull this sort of stunt again, I'll let everyone know about your little secret. Am I clear, you little bastard?
The aura of violence around her is so strong that I start to feel cornered just by being near her. Shoichi immediately shrinks back in his seat, quaking in fear.
Okay, please just wait for a little bit.
Shoichi is still quaking in terror after Saya leaves. I could feel myself losing a few years of my life. What's this secret she's talking about, though? Nothing. It's nothing at all.
Oh, I don't know. From the look on his face, I'd say it's probably something monumental.
Shut up!
You denying it so vehemently only makes us want to know it even more.
That's not my problem. Then you won't mind if we sniff around to find out what you've been hiding, do you? What?
Oh, I bet he has some girlfriend that he's hiding. Maybe Shoichi-san is dating a beautiful college-age big sister type and didn't want anyone to find out.
Wait a sec. I see, Shoichi, you sly dog. Would you all just shut up?
See? Not fun when you're the one being made fun of all the time, right?
Shut up! I'm sorry, okay?
I think the one you should be apologizing to is Mizuguchi-san. She didn't seem all that happy to see us here.
Yeah. If Saya went through the trouble of hiding this from us for this long, then she surely didn't want you bringing everyone here. All right. I'll apologize once your shift is over.
Do you think she'd tell us about this secret he's hiding?
Don't you dare. Shoichi, everyone is looking at us. This is what happens when you shout. Now all the neighboring tables are staring us down like we're a bunch of freaks. I'm sorry to disturb you. He manages to stutter and apologize. An apology. His face completely red.
We just might give him an aneurysm if we keep this up. I say we go for it.
Shut up!
That actually sounds like it might be fun.
Not you too. Shoichi, control your voice. He freezes again, looking around to see if any tables are looking our way again. Once he ascertains that they are not, he relaxes. What are you guys doing to me?
Think of it as divine punishment.
If it were divine, it wouldn't be coming from you three devils.
3? Am I a devil too?
Don't play coy. You joined them in teasing me.
I did?
What? June, you need to be a little more self-aware. June blinks in confusion.
You don't need to keep whispering, you know.
I don't want to risk it.
Little doggy here is too much of a good boy to disturb our other patrons.
What did you say, you bastard?
There, I fixed him.
Good. It's not often that Shuichi gets toyed around like this. And Keikun just hit a nerve right now. Maybe... pile it on. I'll just have a little bit more fun and then I'll stop. Oh, come on, Keikun. Don't say it like that. The poor Sho-chan is already blushing so hard. What? Yuichi!
Oh, it's true. His face is so red.
Sho-chan, you're so earnest. I try imitating the cutesy act that Saya was putting on. Shoichi's face immediately goes completely red. He puts both his arms on the table and buries his face in them. What are you doing to me?
Oh, his tail is wagging.
June, who had been sitting right next to Shoichi, says it matter-of-factly. Shoichi nearly jumps from his seat. What? June-kun, shut up!
Huh?
Looks like June still hasn't caught on to what we're doing. Bless his innocent heart.
Wow, it's true. His tail is wagging super fast. He could probably sweep the floor with that thing.
Did my praising you really make you that hot? Please change the subject already. Shoichi cuts me off before I can finish. My, Sho-chan, you're so delicate. He buries his face in his arms again. I accepted defeat. Now stop, please. My face is so hot right now.
I've already had my fun.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point.
Stopping point for what?
A lot more self-aware. Shoichi mumbles it out, much to June's confusion.
All right, it's ready. Huh? Shuichi, why are you hiding your face on the table? He's had a brain meltdown.
Who do you think is at fault for that?
Hey, I might have had a hand in this, but Yuichi-san did most of the work.
I hate you all.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Shuichi takes a few deep breaths, seemingly trying to calm himself again. He still can't look us in the eye, though.
I want to hear the details later.
What? Saya!
This is what you get for outing my secret, you big lug.
Saya flashes him a smile full of malicious glee.
Well, anyhow.
She swiftly sets our plates on the table.
Shall I bring you anything to drink?
I'm surprised of how fitting this mild-mannered attitude is to her. How should I put it? I guess if I were to forget her true character, I could actually be fooled by this act. Yeah, it doesn't seem out of place at all when I think like that.
I hope to see you again soon, Masters.
As we're leaving, Saya waves at us with a smile on her face.
I swear, if any of you come here again, I'll...
Though it does little to hide her malicious aura. Once we're done with our lunch, the four of us went back to wandering around in search of something to do, heading past the diner's mostly quiet area and hanging on the periphery of the main street by the station. Exploring, in a way. Not like we have a set destination or anything.
Yeah.
I noticed June fidgeting uncomfortably while walking, getting closer and closer to me with every step. His hand brushes against my arm more times than I can count, too.
Are you alright, Kobayashi-san? You seem a bit on edge.
Keikun seems to be a bit more mindful of June than you'd normally expect him to be. He keeps shooting curious glances at the tiger every few seconds. Ah, that's right. I forgot he doesn't deal well with crowds.
What? Are you quite serious?
Oh, crap. I think I remember him saying something about that when we first met. We should probably find a quieter place so we can relax. Shuichi starts looking around. This is one of those situations where his crazy height makes him useful since he can easily see over the mass of people. There's a sweet shop over there that's almost empty. We could go there for a while.
Are you sure you're not just saying this because you want to eat some sweets?
Nothing wrong with mixing business with a little bit of pleasure.
Oh god, that sounded so incredibly wrong.
Well, good to see at least that they're enjoying themselves. Meanwhile, June has grabbed hold of my arm and is now squeezing it tightly. What's with this crazy strong grip? Crap, I think he's cutting the blood flow to my arm. Whatever you do, do it fast before this living tourniquet makes me lose my arm. Shuichi chuckles, grabbing hold of June's shirt collar and dragging him towards the store. And in the process, I get dragged along with them since June refuses to let go of my arm. By the time we manage to squeeze our way through the crowd of people and into the shop, both June and I are almost seeing stars. June-kun, June-kun, it's okay, you can open your eyes now.
Eh?
June finally snaps out of it, looking around in confusion.
Where are we?
Shuichi took us to a nearby store now. Would you please let go? I can't feel my arm.
Ah!
He finally notices the fact that he still has a death grip around my arm and releases it. I can feel it. I can feel my arm again. Oh, happy day.
Sorry, I'm not good with crowds. No kidding.
June rubs his cheeks in embarrassment. Come on, none of that matters now. And since we're here in this beautiful store anyway... Shuichi starts rubbing his hands, looking like one of those stereotypical scheming villains that you see in really bad action flicks. Excuse me, can I have the 3 green tea flavored rice cakes? Thank you. He hands a bill to the clerk and takes a small paper bag with the sweets.
Ah!
June whimpers as he sees Shuichi start eating. Shuichi notices it immediately. Do you want some?
No. I don't want to impose.
It's no imposition. Here, take one. Shuichi walks up to June, handing him one cake with a big smile on his face.
Well, if you're really offering, then I guess.
He tries to nonchalantly play it off as if it weren't a big deal, even though his face easily gives it away.
So good.
Urishihara, you want one too?
I'll pass. I can't stand Japanese sweets.
Kei-kun stares at the little rice cake with a measure of disgust that I didn't think was possible from him.
Plus, if you only have one left, then shouldn't you be offering it to Yuichi-san first?
As if. He hates green tea with a passion. It's true, I really do. I nod to emphasize my point, looking down at the green tea treat with disgust equal to Keisuke's. Shuichi finishes eating both of his sweets and puts the bag in the trash, dusting his hands as he does so. Well, then I guess we should be going.
Can we stay here just a little longer?
June asks, half pleading. Shuichi looks to at least be considering it. Well, if it's Shuichi we're talking about, then his next move will probably be... There's a karaoke just around the corner. How about we go there? Suggesting something nearby just so we can please June. Yep, just as easy to read as always.
Aren't karaoke places kinda expensive? It's fine. It's the 4 of us. If the 4 of us pitch in, we can get a room for a couple of hours dirt cheap.
Oh, I'm surprised you know about that. You go to karaoke often?
Every now and then. And then I'm looking forward to seeing you sing, Urishihara-san. No, I don't sing in public.
Don't say that. What are you gonna be doing if you're not gonna take part?
I'm gonna make fun of how bad you are. Isn't that obvious?
You trying to pick a fight?
Okay, let's not cause another scene in public, shall we?
They seem to have complied for the time being, even though they continued glaring at one another. Good grief, it's like walking around with a bunch of 5th graders.
Wow, this place is so pretty! And it even has air conditioning.
June runs up to the air conditioner and shoves his face in front of the main fan.
So cool! He does know that's just a regular fan, right?
I don't think he cares about the difference right now. The rapidly spinning blades distort his voice, making it sound robotic. The three of us watch in astonishment as his childish delight over common objects comes out full force.
Is this a karaoke machine?
He touches a black box that is standing below a giant plasma screen and it immediately lights up.
Ah! Did I break it? Oh, this one has touch buttons. The place I usually go to doesn't have them yet. Tachi Botan?
It seems that the English has stumped him quite a bit. Touch button. That means instead of having to actually press down a clickable button, it has a surface that recognizes your touch instead.
Whoa, so high tech.
Well, it's true that his enthusiasm puts us all in a better mood. Not really. It's pretty average. Most DVD and Blu-ray players nowadays use those.
It's pretty new for karaoke machines, though, especially commercial ones. After all, due to the heavy workload, they have to make sure they're durable so they can't just cram in new features.
True. Keikun sits down at the seat closest to the air conditioning machine, picking up the portable tablet screen that shows the music list.
So, who's going to... Me! Let me go first!
June nearly crawls over Keikun, pressing his face so close to his that they almost touch. Keikun jumps back in his seat, completely taken aback.
All right, take it. Here's the controller.
Keikun hands him the device.
How do I use this?
June taps the pen on a bunch of different places on the screen, making the TV flash a bunch of random lists.
Give this to me.
Unable to watch it anymore, Keikun snatches the controller from his hand and puts it back to the song selection screen.
Just choose a song and I'll play it for you. Okay! Yay!
June's singing is full of passion and excitement. It's more than clear that he's not focused on singing perfectly and is instead just trying to have fun. Even though his voice is nothing to write home about, his natural charisma makes you enjoy watching him. From the corner of my eye, I see Keikun tapping his hand on his legs to the rhythm, silently watching as well. Shoichi is merrily humming alongside the music. It seems he also likes this song quite a bit. It's a nice atmosphere. Eventually, June's song ends. He sits down, huffing and puffing.
That was a lot more draining than I thought.
But did you have fun?
Yeah.
Then that's all that matters. Look, the machine is giving you a score now. They give out scores?
The newer ones do.
The machine reads, "Calculating your score. Please wait." For a few seconds. June shifts closer to the screen, waiting impatiently for it. Then the screen blinks. "Your score is 71. Congratulations," is what it says.
Just 71? Boo, let me try again. Let other people have their turn.
I'm sure he didn't mean to, but Keikun's voice just now was a bit more stern than necessary. Not to mention his eyes.
Sorry.
He immediately noticed how it affected June, though, making sure to apologize promptly. He leans back on his seat, uncomfortable. Well... Seems even Shoichi is at a loss. What was that about? Rushihara, could it be that you want to sing?
No.
Ah, I see what's going to happen even before it happens. Okay, then. You sing.
Huh? Me? No way.
Then how about a competition? Keikun's ears immediately turn towards Shuichi. Slowly, he turns his head in his direction.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know if I should congratulate Shuichi for manipulating Keikun that easily. We each sing a song, then we'll have these two decide who is the best singer. The loser has to buy lunch for the winner.
That's all? That's a pretty boring winning prize.
Not all of us are rich, you know.
So you're saying you're afraid of losing?
What's with that face? It's scary. I'm saying it's a possibility. Keikun's eyes narrow as he considers the idea. He silently muses over it for a few seconds before.
Don't regret it when you lose.
Shuichi smiles again. Keikun stands in place, gripping the microphone tightly in his hands. Somehow, he looks far more imposing with that mic in his hands. The song starts playing. It's a rock song that does not match at all with the image of Keisuke that I have in my head. I thought he would pick something more classical sounding. As the air starts getting more and more tense, I see the screen indicating that the vocals should begin in a few seconds. Instinctively, I hold my breath. Keisuke's voice echoes through the room, crashing against us like countless waves. From seemingly nowhere, his voice starts to scream out a song, spilling it all out with so much power. It's like the air in front of us exploded. Unable to react, I just stand there in a daze. You're not standing. When I look to the side, I see both Shuichi and Jun gaping at him, both as surprised as I am. Keikun continues to sing with so much confidence, as if this sort of thing was natural for him. The song shifts into chorus. His voice goes even higher. I'm surprised he can make those sounds with his voice. He's always so inexpressive when we're talking. Before I noticed it, the song has ended. Keikun places the microphone back on the table and sits back on the couch, not bothering to look for his score. Out of curiosity, I peer at the screen. Your score is 100. Congratulations, you've achieved a max score. Are you for real? I don't even know what to say. What is there even to say? Wow. Shuichi, too, looks completely flabbergasted. He keeps staring at the score screen, not taking his eyes out of the big golden 100 written on it.
Keisuke-san, that was amazing!
We're both caught by surprise when Jun almost screams that line out, making us jump up in our seats. Keisuke doesn't look too surprised. In fact, he's been spacing out in his seat until Jun called him.
Why didn't you tell us you were such a great singer? Please, do one more! Encore! Encore!
He looks slightly annoyed by Jun's attitude, resorting to a sigh to show his displeasure. Which, of course, flies by Jun's head.
You should totally be a singer. I'm not interested in music,
he says somewhat harshly.
But that's such a waste. The only thing I want to do is play tennis. Everything else is nothing but a distraction.
Even though he said so with such conviction, his eyes were looking away.
But...
Alright, I guess it's my turn now, right? Jun seemed like he wanted to say more, but Shuichi was quick to interject. Probably for the best, too. Otherwise, the mood might have turned irredeemably sour. Let's see. What should I pick then?
I only got 79 this time. Boo!
Jun was pouting and throwing a fit as he got another score below the 80s. Shuichi was too busy laughing at him to care. He nearly knocked down the controller as he thrashed around in his laughing fit.
Geez, settle down, will you?
Keikun stared at them with an amazed expression. I myself am surprised at how lively these two can be. They really get along surprisingly well.
But I didn't manage to get a score over 80 a single time. And everyone else got a bunch.
Come on, you shouldn't rely on a machine to give you your singing a score. It's not going to be accurate.
Really? Because Keisuke-san got 3 perfect scores in a row.
Keikun looks away, seemingly uncomfortable. Well, that much is true. Though it took quite a bit of convincing after he went the first time. We managed to get him singing a couple more times. Imagine our surprise when both of them were pitch perfect and caught solid 100 scores. Afterwards, he was too embarrassed by the attention given to him by June and refused to sing further.
You just need to practice more. You sounded good.
He deflects, trying to take the attention away from himself. Well, that's cute too.
Boo!
Still, June remained sour for a bit of time. The sound of knocking echoes from the door. Excuse me, your 2 hours will be over in 3 minutes. Would you like an extension?
Has it been that long already?
Man, time sure flew today.
I'm sorry. I can't stay any longer. I need to be back to the estate by 4 p.m. anyway.
You live in an estate?
Got a problem with that?
The only problem I have is your attitude. No, not at all. It just surprised me.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, is that a hint of red I see on his cheeks? I should probably get going as well. There are some other matters I need to look into for the student council before I head home.
Shuichi-san, you always seem to be doing a lot more in the council. Is it that fun to work with them?
Fun? The question seems to catch him by surprise. His face scrunches up for a few seconds before he can recompose himself. I suppose it is. What do they have you doing this time? Well, they took a few matters out of my hands in the last couple of days. Said I needed some time to myself lately. But I still have to check with the city hall about a campaign we're doing to protect the woods close to campus. Ah, right. I remember that was a big part of your election pitch. Yeah. That and arranging for more scholarships for areas outside of sports. Jun-kun was actually the first student to be given a scholarship using the program I proposed. What? Seriously?
Does that mean you're the reason I managed to join this school?
Nah, you have your own merits to thank for that. All I did was set things in motion.
That little...
I had no idea his project had been accepted already. He's been planning this since he first joined our high school 2 years ago. I can't believe he didn't tell me something like that. Well, there are still a lot of things that need to be discussed. And while I managed to get approval for music scholarships, I haven't gotten their approval for things like debate that are more theoretical. Really, I think I won't be able to see the fruits of my labor while I'm still studying here.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to keep things going for you.
You say that as if you getting elected next year was already a done deal. Keikun merely smiles in response. Anyway, we should get going soon. Our 3 minutes should be close to being over, and I'm afraid they might charge us another hour if we go over our allotted time.
Whoa, you're right!
All you have to do is talk about being charged more money to make June panic. Ah, so easy to read.
Bye-bye!
June waves at the two of them as their backs become farther and farther away. We still have quite a bit of daylight for ourselves. I wonder what I should do now.
Yuichi-san?
I snap out of my daze as June waves his hand in front of my eyes, startling me.
Jeez, what are you doing spacing out in the middle of the day?
You're the last person I want to hear that from. He bursts out laughing uncontrollably. A few passersby turn to look at us with curiosity. I feel my cheeks starting to burn red hot. I don't like having this kind of attention. I try in vain to make him calm down, but he continues laughing out loud for the longest time. This is so damn embarrassing. I'm sorry. I just thought it was really ironic for me to be saying that. If you're that aware of it, then don't say it. He gives me a very wide grin, looking really pleased with something.
Still, I liked it. I had a lot of fun today, too. Thanks for going out with me, Yuichi-san.
Ah, crap. What is this adorable creature? What sort of response should I have to this? My mind is going blank. It was nothing. I managed to stammer out that line, completely conscious that my cheeks are red. I see June look down at the ground, picking up a little dirt, a mournful smile on his face.
To be honest, I was feeling a little overwhelmed with pressure lately. There's so much ground I need to cover before I'm ready to take part in piano competition again. I felt so weak and helpless. But you helped me to relax. Thanks to you, I feel completely renewed again. I'll make sure to put on a great performance next time, so please come watch me.
His smile melts my heart. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to it. Just tell me the date and I'll come.
Yep. I'll make sure to call Shuichi-san and Keisuke-san to thank them properly for going out with us today. Thanks again, Yuichi-san.
June turns away, waving at me one last time, and starts walking away in the large steps, almost hopping around.
See you later.
See ya. It makes me happy seeing him walk so merrily on his way. I stand and watch as his back gets farther and farther away, waiting around until he is completely away from my sight. I could have probably gone with him half the way home if I wanted to, but for some reason I decided to stay around. Maybe I could still look around at some shops. There's still a few hours until I have to be home, and there's nothing for me to do there. I make up my mind and start walking in the opposite direction. Woo! It's another day done. Inching closer to the character select. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!